The OnePlus 11 is the latest flagship smartphone from OnePlus, and it has just been released in China. So far, here is everything we know about the innovative gadget. The OnePlus smartphone brand has gone a long way from its early days, thanks in large part to its devoted fan base. The OnePlus 11 is the latest flagship smartphone from the company, and its release was just confirmed. Not having used the latter, we could only speculate. But here are the three most notable differences between the OnePlus 10T and its successor. Design. This time around, the design language has undergone significant change, which is not always a negative thing. We didn't think much of the massive, boxy camera module that was introduced last year, calling it invasive. But we did find that the one on the 10T was a little less clumsy and more refined. The camera module has been moved to a larger circular unit, which OnePlus calls black hole aesthetics and promotes as being made for individuals who want to stand out. Although the module remains rather large, first impressions are more favorable solely owing to the smoother curves. However, we will have to see and touch it in person before proclaiming one better than the other. Performance. As is the case with most smartphone iterations, this one benefits from a yearly increase in processing power. The OnePlus 10T, powered by the Snapdragon 8 Plus Gen 1, excelled in our CPU and GPU benchmarks, and in our daily use tests. We anticipate the Snapdragon 8 Gen 2 to be even better than the original, thus its arrival will mark the end of the line for this amazing CPU. It is anticipated that the CPU performance will increase by 35%, the GPU performance by 25%, and the power efficiency would increase by 10%. We anticipate this will result in the OnePlus 11's exceptional performance in games and other tasks. Camera. The OnePlus 11's camera differs in function in addition to its new appearance. A 50-megapixel primary sensor, an 8-megapixel ultra-wide, and a 2-megapixel macro snapper made up the OnePlus 11's triple sensor system. We rated the primary camera well but noted some issues with the tonal consistency across the three lenses and were especially let down by the lack of a telephoto option in favor of a macro shooter. The new handset has a 50-megapixel primary camera, a 48-megapixel ultra-wide lens, and a 32-megapixel telephoto sensor. We still don't know how well they'll perform, particularly given that the OnePlus 10T's camera was its weakest point, but the device's specifications suggest a more flexible design. Summary judgment. The OnePlus 11 shows promise at first sight as an upgrade over its predecessor. We're keeping our fingers crossed that the changes made to the OnePlus 10T's camera performance and design will result in noticeable improvements in our upcoming review. However, it is much too early to declare which is superior at this moment.